And the city of Ayodhya is getting ready to witness the historic Ram Temple Bhumi Pujan on Wednesday. With just 2 days left for the crown ceremony, Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath has reached the city to oversee the preparations. According to the reports, he's going to be reviewing the preparations until 5 in the evening. Soil from 1,500 places and water from 100 different rivers has been brought for the temple construction. The ceremony, which had 208 guests, has now been cut short to 170 to 180 due to the pandemic. Prime Minister Modi is going to be gracing the mega event attended by Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath. RSS Chief Mohan Bhagwat, former Ayodhya litigant Iqbal Ansari was the first to get the invite and will welcome Prime Minister Modi. Prime Minister, who will lay the foundation stone of the temple, is going to be arriving at 11:15 a.m. on 5th of August. He is going to be directly going to Hanuman Garhi temple to offer prayers and then head to the Ram Janmabhoomi complex.
तैयारियां हो गई हैं, बाकी की तैयारियां हो रही हैं। देश के मूर्धन्य महात्मा संत बता रहे हैं और मोदी जी और योगी जी तो रहेंगे ही। इसके अलावा देश के महान संत कृपा करके आ रहे हैं। बड़ा दिव्य और भव्य आयोजन होगा।
देखिए, 9 नवंबर को सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने जो है मुकदमे का फैसला हो गया। पूरे जो है हिंदुस्तान के मुसलमानों ने कोर्ट का सम्मान किया, इसलिए हम मुसलमान है का हिंदुस्तान का संविधान मानते हैं। अब जो है कोई झगड़ा नहीं है हिंदू मुसलमानों का। सवाल आज है, आज हमें ये जो कार्ड मिला है, अयोध्या धर्म की नगरी है और हमारे यहाँ जो तहजीब है, गंगा जमनी तहजीब है हिंदुओं में, वो बरकरार है।
राम भक्त के नाते से ही सारा काम वहाँ टिका है। राम भक्त के नाते से ही सारा काम हो रहा है। जो भी इसमें जुड़े हैं सब राम भक्ति के कारण से ही काम कर रहे हैं। भव्य दिव्य राम का मंदिर बनेगा, वो सब राम भक्ति के कारण से ही बनेगा।
कि बहुत लोग आने को उत्सुक हैं, ना आने का उन्हें दुख है, लेकिन मंदिर बन जाएगा तब रामलला बैठेंगे, तब बहुत बड़ा जन समुदाय यहाँ इकट्ठा होगा। शायद अयोध्या में जगह न दिखाई पड़े, इतने लोग आएंगे।
My colleague Ankit Tyagi is joining us live from Ayodhya. Ankit, if you could walk our viewers through the kind of preparations that are going on, especially given the light of the COVID-19 pandemic, and what are the additional precautionary measures that are being taken at the moment?
Well, that's the big fear as far as the COVID-19 situation is concerned, Chaiti. Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath was supposed to come yesterday, could not. He has just arrived in Ayodhya. He will be here for the next 3 to 4 hours, taking a stock of the preparation. High security arrangements have been made because the Prime Minister and other dignitaries would be coming. There are security stickers which have been given to the VVIPs. All invitation cards have been sent. The Chief Minister would be not only sitting with the DM and the local administration to chalk out who would be staying, what are the arrangements for the dignitaries, but also to take a stock of the situation as far as the preparedness of the city is concerned. There is the entire town which has been in fact painted in yellow. We are at the Karyashala. This is for the last many decades, right after the demolition of the Babri Mosque. This is where all these pillars, these stones were being carved in anticipation that one day they would be used in the temple. Now, because of the time and the elements, being exposed to the elements, all of them have gone black, dark, and are quite dirty. So now the process of cleaning them up is going on all across the Karyashala. In the next few months and years, these are the stones which will be going towers, which will be going for the construction of the Ram Temple. All across from tonight at 12 o'clock, 12 a.m. onwards, everybody who is in Ayodhya will be in a lockdown kind of a mode. Nobody from outside the district would be allowed to enter the temple town of Ayodhya, and the Chief Minister is here to ensure that everything, the last in fact bits in this entire preparation, are put together.
Absolutely. Ankit, Uma Bharti has opted to not be a part of these celebrations given the COVID pandemic, and there are several other leaders who are going to be joining through video conferencing as well. If you could just give us the... All right, hold on right there. Yogi Adityanath has just reached Ayodhya, the cavalcade on your screens at the moment. Massive preparations, as Ankit was mentioning, are going on. My colleague Ankit Tyagi is bringing us up to speed with all the latest, the entire city being painted yellow. Preparations are going on, especially with the COVID-19 pandemic in mind as well. A lot of precautionary measures are also being taken right there in Ayodhya. This is the holy city Ayodhya, which is gearing up for the Mega Bhumi Pujan countdown. It is in 2 days. The cavalcade you see across your screens with Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath reaching Ayodhya right there in Uttar Pradesh. The Chief Minister is reviewing the preparations. Personally, he is taken charge to review the preparations personally. The entire holy city, as Ankit was mentioning, is turned into a fortress as well. Ankit is still with us. Ankit, earlier I was asking you about the fact that keeping in mind the standard operating procedures of COVID pandemic, Uma Bharti has shifted out, and you also have several other leaders like Murli Manohar Joshi or Advani. They're all going to be joining on video conferencing as well. Had the COVID not happened, this would have been far more grander than what it is going to be, isn't it?
That's right. If there was no COVID-19 pandemic situation, this could have been the scale of this could have been completely different. Although still a massive event has been planned. Uma Bharti, Murli Manohar Joshi, L.K. Advani, stalwarts of the Bharatiya Janata Party, and the people who were the powerhouse as far as the Ram Janmabhoomi movement is concerned, they are accused in the Babri Masjid demolition case as well. All of them would not be coming. Uma Bharti is saying that because of the COVID-19 situation, she's not coming to the Bhumi Pujan when the Prime Minister would be there. But remember one thing as well. This is also optics.
Sorry about the interruption right there, Ankit. I'm very sorry about the interruption, but on your screens right now is Yogi Adityanath. He is entering Ayodhya. You can see him on your screens. He's taking stock of the situation. Ankit Tyagi is getting us the details. Ankit, Yogi Adityanath himself taking stock of the situations, making sure that all the preparations are going on in full swing and overlooking each and every minute detail right there, Ankit.
That's right. It's a big day for Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh. Remember, he has been a vocal, in fact, supporter of the Ram Janmabhoomi temple. His Hindutva image, hardliner image, has never been a hidden secret. For him, making grand success of this event is imperative. The Prime Minister will be here, so will be RSS Chief Mohan Bhagwat. Only 5 people are going to be on the stage. No other Chief Minister has been invited. Yogi Adityanath making sure that Uttar Pradesh and Ayodhya puts the best foot forward. Now, the hope of the people also is that post the construction of the Ram temple, the economy will get a boost. The government will have a plan for that as well. The Chief Minister today would be keeping a very, very keen eye on 3 important things. Number 1, the arrangements which are being made for the Prime Minister and the dignitaries. Number 2, the COVID-19 situation and the preparedness by the administration. And number 3, along with the security, how they have in fact beautified the entire city of Ayodhya. It will be a 3-hour-long continuous coverage on the national broadcaster Doordarshan, which will be broadcasted all across the globe. They would want people to look at Ayodhya and its best form. As the Chief Minister and others have been saying, that this would be nothing short of Diwali in Ayodhya. The preparations are in tow with that, and the Chief Minister in Ayodhya today to make sure that all the last-minute preparation, if there are any problems, any commas that can be converted into full stops, he's there to ensure all that happens.
Right, and Ankit, you mentioned those 3 things that are on the agenda. 1 is the SOP as far as COVID-19 is concerned. 2 is the security when Prime Minister Modi is going to be arriving at Ayodhya as well. And the 3rd point that you mentioned was about the beautification of the city of Ayodhya. And this is going to stand out to the rest of the international fraternity as well. All of those who will be witness to this Janmabhoomi Pujan and how the entire city is getting decked up to witness this historic event, Ankit.
That's right, Chaiti. Over the last many decades, right from 1949 at least to here, 70 years of this litigation, and post-90s, Ayodhya has been a hotbed in spotlight for political, social discord at times and reasons, which have completely changed the face and politics of this country. But despite that, every time you've been coming here before the Supreme Court verdict last year, the people complain that, people are using Ayodhya for political mileage, but nothing much is, the city is not getting anything in return. That is something that Yogi Adityanath wants to change, that image that Ayodhya has only been utilized for religious political, combination, which has propelled BJP and not only on the national level but in Uttar Pradesh as well. So they are in fact making sure that at least they give a glimpse of slightly wider roads of this very ancient city, which is marked, unlike, in fact,
Yes.
other ancient cities in India, very small roads, gullies and ancient temples. So the plan is to paint the town in yellow, beautify the town, bigger roads, smoother face of Ayodhya that now needs to be visible, as the country is hoping that this would be a chapter of inclusiveness that possibly can be written post this.
Yes. And Ankit, if you could tell us about the actual ceremony as well, with the Vedic rituals and the kind of puja that is going to be taking place as well. This is going to be one standout event for the rest of the world to witness Indian culture, Indian tradition, and the manner in which an Indian town gets painted yellow with such a grand celebration for a historic monument that is going to be created, Ankit.
That's right. The main event is going to be at the groundbreaking ceremony is going to be at the Ram Janmabhoomi Nyas area, where so far people have only seen God Ram in his childhood avatar, confined to a very small area with massive security. Now, that is where the Ram Janmabhoomi Trust, in fact, is going to build a temple. And there are, in fact, priests, those who will be performing the entire Vedic religion, religious ceremony. There are other religious gurus from Sikhism, from from all religions who have been invited for this ceremony. 200 people would be there. A massive enclosure has been put there with big social distancing markers which have been put. So there will be one enclosure where the Prime Minister, Mohan Bhagwat, the RSS chief, along with Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh, the Governor, and the head of the Ram Janmabhoomi Nyas, the Temple Trust, is going to in fact sit. The other enclosure is for the other political dignitaries like the Deputy Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh and others, those who would be coming here. And then, of course, there will be priests and a few, from the Kar Sevak families as well. Those who were very violent protests that took place in the 1990s, and they were leading that violent protest. Some of them, in fact, also died in the police firing, trying to maintain law and order. So these will be the three different enclosures where people would be sitting. Soil from all across the country, water from 100 rivers has been brought in here in Ayodhya. The Prime Minister will be first visiting the Hanumangari temple, which is the tradition in Ayodhya. When something starts in Ayodhya, it starts from Hanumangari, and from there the Prime Minister would be making his way to the Bhumi Pujan side, and the Prime Minister would be placing, after the Vedic rituals and everything, the Prime Minister would be placing 5 silver bricks on the ground that will mark the beginning of the construction of the Ram temple.
Right, so you're giving us the itinerary as well. Ankit Tyagi, just give us the itinerary as to when the Prime Minister is going to be arriving in Ayodhya, offering prayers at the Hanumangari temple, heading to the Janmabhoomi complex, performing the Bhumi Pujan. And Ankit, if you could also get us some more details in terms of when the Prime Minister's address is going to be, I believe, after laying the foundation stone.
There is still little ambiguity whether the Prime Minister is going to make a long speech from here, because already there are questions being raised of the Prime Minister's attendance at this event. The Congress, in fact, already saying that a secular Prime Minister of a secular country should not be heading to such religious festivities. But apart from that, there were some announcements expected about beautification of Ayodhya, national announcements, and also for Uttar Pradesh that we have been told have been shared. The Prime Minister is expected to make a very short speech, an interaction sort of a speech, because remember, no matter how we play it, what critique is done on this, But for the Bharatiya Janata Party, which propelled to the national significance and to the seat, the top seat of power in the country because of the Ram Janmabhoomi temple, the Prime Minister, who has been seen as somebody, during the elections, he used to be called the Hindu Hriday Samrat. The Prime Minister is not going to let this occasion be not marked by a big political maneuvering as well. Remember, there are 2022 elections in Uttar Pradesh, 2024 election. The Prime Minister would be, in fact, going in for a third term. And Ayodhya, Ram Temple, is going to be right on the top of the achievements that the Prime Minister is going to showcase then as well. So he will make sure that a big political sound goes out from here. And you can expect Prime Minister Narendra Modi to utilize this in the best of the oratory that he can. He has to send a message to the hardcore BJP supporters. And in the same breath, he will try and send across a message of inclusiveness as well.
Speaking about inclusiveness as well, Ankit, are we seeing any kind of politicking ahead of this Bhumi Pujan?
You see, a very important and I think a very welcome decision has been to invite a few like Iqbal Ansari, who was heading the Muslim side in the litigation as far as the Ayodhya case is concerned. Some other prominent Muslim clerics have also been invited, like the chief of the Shia Waqf board. All of them would be here. So the idea is to give out a message that, it is after the court's decision, the entire country has accepted the verdict and is moving forward. While there were at times very serious social divide because of the Ayodhya movement, it is time to move on and start a new chapter. And that is what the idea is. That is why religious gurus from the Muslim sect and from the Muslim community and Iqbal Ansari have also been invited. At least the messaging is that. But nothing, when you travel around Faizabad and Ayodhya, Chaiti, the Jai Shri Ram posters, the Jai Shri Ram flags that everybody is carrying, there is also a sense of victory as far as the Hindu side is concerned. That is also not lost in on anybody. So hopefully there will be a mellow down, a calmer Hindu version after the temple, and hopefully the voices like Kashi Mathura next are going to be, for the time being, asked to be reined in if the country actually wants to move forward for a better, inclusive social harmony in the country after a very discord, after a huge discord which we saw during the entire Ram Janmabhoomi temple issue.
Absolutely, Ankit. Ankit is getting us all those details right there. Every angle being covered here by India Today. Continue to stay with us right there, Ankit. On your screens at the moment are live visuals coming in where Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath is taking stock of the situation, reviewing the preparedness as well of the holy city Ayodhya that is being painted yellow. In fact, we have a few reactions that are coming in as well. Let's listen in.
तैयारियां हो गई हैं, बाकी की तैयारियां हो रही हैं। देश के मूर्धन्य महात्मा संत बता रहे हैं और मोदी जी और योगी जी तो रहेंगे ही। इसके अलावा देश के महान संत कृपा करके आ रहे हैं। बड़ा दिव्य और भव्य आयोजन होगा।
देखिए, 9 नवंबर को सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने जो है मुकदमे का फैसला हो गया। पूरे जो है हिंदुस्तान के मुसलमानों ने कोर्ट का सम्मान किया, इसलिए हम मुसलमान हैं, का हिंदुस्तान का संविधान मानते हैं। अब जो है कोई झगड़ा नहीं है हिंदू मुसलमानों का। सवाल आज है, आज हमें ये जो कार्ड मिला है, अयोध्या धर्म की नगरी है और हमारे यहाँ जो तहजीब है, गंगा जमनी तहजीब है हिंदुओं में, वो बरकरार है।
राम भक्त के नाते से ही सारा काम वहाँ टिका है। राम भक्त के नाते से ही सारा काम हो रहा है। जो भी इसमें जुड़े हैं सब राम भक्ति के कारण से ही काम कर रहे हैं। भव्य दिव्य राम का मंदिर बनेगा, वो सब राम भक्ति के कारण से ही बनेगा।
कि बहुत लोग आने को उत्सुक हैं, ना आने का उन्हें दुख है, लेकिन मंदिर बन जाएगा तब रामलला बैठेंगे, तब बहुत बड़ा जन समुदाय यहाँ इकट्ठा होगा। शायद अयोध्या में जगह न दिखाई पड़े, इतने लोग आएंगे।
He's on top of all that is going on right there in Ayodhya. On your screens right now are the live visuals of Yogi Adityanath. Ankit, we're showing live visuals of Yogi Adityanath in Ayodhya at the moment, where he's reviewing the situation himself, monitoring the preparedness of the holy city as well. You know, if you could walk our viewers through the kind of personal effort that Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath is taking right ahead of the Bhumi Pujan.
Well, this is an event where the Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh, Yogi Adityanath, who's been known as a hardline Hindutva supporter, who always have been very controversial before he became the Chief Minister with the kind of speeches that he used to make. This is him trying to put the best foot forward personally as well. You know, people talk about the political ambitions. People talk about, nobody thought that Yogi Adityanath is going to be the Chief Minister after the victory in 2017. It was a decision that surprised most people when he was named by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. A lot of people would see this as him, in fact, showing, not only strengthening his Hindutva image with this grand event in Ayodhya, but also maybe for future keep an eye on the national politics as well. He has been a very vocal supporter of the temple, a very hardline supporter of the temple. For him personally as well, this would come as a big occasion in his life too, and he would want to make sure that this event is a grand event which people remember. So in 2022, when you actually go out to vote in Uttar Pradesh and you have questions about maybe the crime rate or anything else, Yogi Adityanath could not only show how they prepared the temple, but they could also, because that time the construction of the temple would be more or less bang in the middle of completion. So that would be a key thing that he will be going to the people with. And apart from that, they will want to transform Ayodhya to showcase it as an economic model that the Chief Minister wants to, in fact, enact all across the state of Uttar Pradesh. So this is going to be a very, very important event, both for his personal image and, of course, for his future ambition as well, as he is now making sure that all stops are pulled as far as Ayodhya is concerned. Money is not an issue. People have been brought in from all across the country to work here. As you're seeing, you know, streets being painted yellow, roads completely being smoothened out in Ayodhya, beautification of the Ram Ki Paidi, beautification of the Saryu Ghat, beautification of other temples, you know, and making sure that everything is spick and span. That remains the big responsibility on the Chief Minister's shoulders. And at a time when the COVID crisis is, in fact, you know, putting fear in the people, there is uncertainty. Home Minister of the country, other dignitaries have tested positive. He will have to make sure that this event goes without any hiccup.
Yes, absolutely. And now that you mentioned about the priests who have tested positive as well, Aishwarya Paliwal is also joining us live from Ayodhya. Aishwarya, indeed, Yogi Adityanath would have to go that extra mile to ensure everything goes smoothly in terms of sanitization of the entire area as well, especially after we had reports of several priests who had tested positive for COVID-19 from Ayodhya. He's there himself, taking a stock of situation as given the light of COVID, and I'm stressing this time and again, what is it looking like in terms of the sanitization process as well?
Well, let me tell you, first of all, the entire area has been cornered off, and what you see behind me, this is the kind of barricading which has taken place, and especially now when the Chief Minister is on the rounds. Let me also tell you, we have got information from the Chief Minister's office. Sources are telling us that Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath will be here in Ayodhya till 4:30 today. That's the time that he will take for the entire inspection. The police personnel, as you can see there, making sure that no one passes through. Only those who have specific passes are the ones who are being allowed to go inside. So definitely security has been beefed up. On the other hand, we also know that the preparations are going on in full swing. Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath is in fact being accompanied by the District Magistrate Anuj Jha, and he's taking stock of the situation on the ground at the moment.
Right, and Aishwarya, it's interesting that Ayodhya dispute litigant Iqbal Ansari also ended up getting the first invite for the Ram Temple Bhumi Pujan.
Well, definitely, we are seeing those people who are being invited. And let me also tell you, in the morning we spoke with the VHP working president, and he clearly said that only 200 people will be allowed inside the pandal, that too only after they follow strict social distancing. 50 of those 200 people who will be inside the pandal will be official office bearers. So let me tell you, at the moment, there are apprehensions, and the authorities and the administration is clearly in the know of them, which is why, as you can see, the barricading has been put up. This entire area, in fact, has been cornered off, and very few people are now being allowed to go inside. And also the inspection by the Chief Minister is taking place. He will be here. Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath will be in Ayodhya till about 4:30. That's the information that we have got from his office.
Hello everyone, this is Rahul Kamal here. Hope you enjoyed this video. For the latest news and analysis, like and subscribe the India Today YouTube channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated.